Hey guys, Doc Ladd here with Kaizen Health and Wellness. The last post talked about different static stretches you can do to stretch out that psoas and relieve the back pain. Today, I want to talk about different strengthening exercises you can do for the psoas, because if you're someone that has just been chronically tight and you've tried stretching and you've stretched and stretched and stretched and it's just not getting any better, you might not need to stretch, you might just be weak and we need to strengthen that muscle. The psoas, it's a hip flexor, so people that are walking around a lot, if you're running, hiking, different things like that, you're using that muscle a lot, and it's not something that people focus on at the gym. So if it's weak and you're just overusing it, it's going to cause some issues. Okay, so there's a couple of different things that I like to take people through that have been very beneficial for them. Okay, so first one, what you're going to do is take a band here. These are Sable brand. I've got a whole set from Wadfitters as well. You can get them really cheap on Amazon, Walmart, Target. Everyone's got them. Doesn't have to be anything fancy, right? So what I want you to do here is take this and put it around your feet, and then what you're going to do standing here is you're just going to march. So you're marching in place with some resistance. All right? So there's these sets all come with different levels of resistance. This one here happens to be the hard one. Find one that works well for you. You want to be able to do, I would say anywhere between 10 and 15 reps, and shoot for 3 to 5 sets of all these, all right? The next one, very similar to that, except you are going to be laying on your back. Let me adjust this here. So, kind of same idea. You're going to have the band around your feet, and you're going to lay on your back. Feet are going to be out, and then you're just going to bring your leg up. Now, an important thing with this is some people tend to get going really fast, and then they start doing this, and that becomes more of a glute exercise, glute hamstring, where you're working on extension. And you do have to kind of isometrically hold the hip flexors there. So you are working them, but not as good, I don't think. So what I like to tell people to do is to come up and then slowly go back down and then switch to the other side. Again, go slow, set that foot down, and then go up. All right? From there, we can get a little bit more challenging. We can do a bridge and then march. And that will make it a little bit harder as well. Okay? One of my favorites to do as well is by standing on a block or something and then getting a kettlebell and bringing that weight down and up. All right? So if you've never done that one, I recommend starting a little light. The weight I've got here is a little bit heavy for me. If you need to hold on to something, that's fine. I would rather you work on isolating that muscle than working on your balance. If we want to work balance, we can do that separately. I would prefer to just work on the strength if that's all we're focusing on, all right? So if you don't have a kettlebell, that's fine. You can take a dumbbell. So here I've got a dumbbell, and I've got one of the bands, and all I'm going to do, I know you guys can't see this, but I'm just kind of figurating that band around the dumbbell and my foot. And so we've got just a little weight there. and then we can come up and down. And so that kettlebell was 30 pounds, this one's 8, much more tolerable, and I can actually rep through there and get through the full range of motion, which is really important. Okay, I'm gonna keep that on my foot for this next one, because what we're gonna do is lay back down. I'll go this way so you guys can see a little bit better. But we're gonna lay down. The foot with the weight on it, you're gonna drop off the end, and then you're gonna grab your other knee. And all you're gonna do is bring it up slowly, and then down slowly. All right? So that has been one of my favorites as well. It's really effective, it's really challenging. A lot of people, I start them off with a really light weight, and they kind of scoff at it, and then they try it and they can't do it. And so we gotta go lighter. And so start light with it, try it out. If it's easy for you, great, then you can progress up. All right? Now, I'm gonna move this again. The next one I'm gonna show you, I've got a little slider here. You can use a towel or just do this in your socks. But what I want you to do is to put that slider down, and then you're gonna go about shoulder width apart. So I call this a reverse lateral lunge. So instead of coming down like a lateral lunge, this foot's gonna stay planted, and this one's gonna be straight, and you're just gonna go out to the side and then back. All right? So this one, it is going to work your adductor muscles. So those adductors go from the inner groin here down along the leg, and they bring your leg in. So I understand it's going to work that as well, but that psoas muscle comes from your lower back, attaches along here from about your diaphragm all the way down. That muscle comes down and it inserts right on the inside. So by doing this, you're also going to get some of that psoas as well. So when people do this, some people get out here really far and then they can't get back because they got a lot of pain. So start with a really small range of motion. Make sure you're not leaning to the side or doing anything funny like that. Stay upright, nice and tall. Come out and then back. Okay? 2 other exercises that I really like. What I've got here from the wad fitter set, this is just a really thin band. I've got it attached to my table here. Get creative with what you've got to get the job done here. But what you're gonna do is wrap that around your ankle. And then for this one, it's very similar to that first exercise I showed you, but you're just gonna come up like a march and then bring that leg back and up. So all the way back as far as you can. Don't arch or do anything funny like that. Keep your body nice and upright and then come back. Okay? Next one's similar, but what you're gonna do is turn that foot out. So remember that muscle comes down and attaches on the inside. So with me just coming forward like this, yes, I am using that. I'm also using some of the quads. So by turning out to the side, we're gonna take the quads out of it and we're gonna focus, isolate a little bit more on that psoas muscle. So for this one, I'm just gonna have you kick straight out, almost like you're kicking a soccer ball with the inside of your foot there. And same with that one, try and come back as far as you can. And again, with both of these, if you need to hold on to something for balance, that's perfectly acceptable. I'd rather you focus on the strength than the balance component of all these. All right? So, like I said, if you are someone that has been stretching, you're chronically tight and it's just not getting any better, try these out. I guarantee they will be very helpful for you. Not only with the muscle tightness, but you're going to prevent some injuries, prevent that low back pain as well, because those muscles are nice and strong. All right? If you've got questions, let me know. Follow along at Kaizen Health DSM on Instagram and Facebook. Check out our website, kaizenhealthandwellness.com. Please share with your friends, family, coworkers. I want to spread the word as far as we can, help as many people as we can. All right, guys? Let me know if you got questions, and I will see you next time.